Well, howdy there, folks. Hope everyone is doing good this evening. We are back with some Neverwinter, the new MMO that is out there by, I believe it's Cryptic Studios. I know they had published something else, a couple other of the MMOs that are out there. I apologize, I'm not sure exactly. I'm thinking it was DC Online, but I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that. Anyways, we're back for some Neverwinter. This is still in beta. It's the end of May, as I mentioned in our first episode. Hopefully, you had a chance to look at that. Um, we, wow, really nice. As I mentioned in our first episode, this game, even though it's in beta, pretty much is a full version release with everything implemented into it. Pretty awesome. I haven't had any issues running the game, playing the game, hooking up with people, playing adventures, playing foundry missions. I haven't had any issues whatsoever, so that is good. So what I thought we would do, we investigated our different aspects of the interface and what your characters are like and what you're doing and all that last time. So what I thought we'd do this time is actually go in and try out one of these missions here, one of these foundry missions, Waygate into the dark. So we're going to go to the Neverwinter Manor and speak with Lord Gwendolor. Blah, blah, blah. Quite 30 to 50 minutes based on the Forgotten Realms lore. I don't know if there's a way to scroll down on that to get the last little bit of that information. I don't see a way of doing that. Of course, if I had anyone else in my party, I could share this with them, so they would also have this quest. So we're going to go find this guy and see where he's at. So we'll just follow a little trail. We'll get to show you guys some combat for those of you who are interested in the action combat systems. I thoroughly enjoy them so much more than some of the older MMOs that are out there that use the I don't know what they call it. I would call it like a point and click system where you click on an enemy and then you activate different powers that are hotkeyed on you. So hello, where's my little companion? Oh, here she comes. So we're going to go ahead and enter into the manor here and follow the story along. It might take us, I think it said 40 to 50 minutes to play this through. Hopefully we'll do it a little bit faster than that. We'll get to see here. Deep within the northern Underdark is a place called the Whispering Caves. Castle never surrounded the Cataclysm, but has since been claimed by various monsters seeking its treasure. Oh, Castle Neverwinter. You have discovered a new campsite, respawn point. Anything with the little glowy things like this, or things you can interact with. So obviously we have this little campfire here, again magical, so we don't have to worry about that. We can invoke our god patrons. Look at all these people, awesome. Look at these textures, look at the details, absolutely beautiful. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Welcome to the manor. So Waygate into the dark. Speak with Gwendolor Aberrand. He waits you in his study. So I'm assuming he's this way. Yeah. Beautiful. Awesome. Oh my gosh. I so love this game so much. So you can see this is a player created mission. You can see there's lots of different details put in. I have not investigated creating my own mission, although just seeing some of these things makes me want to spend some time investigating that and seeing if I can create something that's so awesome. I used to be a pretty good dungeon master back in the day, and so I think I could create some awesome little missions and stuff. Here he is. He was actually the guy that we were dealing with in the first mission at the end there. So let's talk with him. Shavano, Silent Night, I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you too. I'm really glad to hear that. Anyways, Devin finally told me everything that we need to know. Ah, I see. What's the situation? Well, let's get to it. First thought, I need to explain something to you. Let's see. Devin is only my half-brother. My father was a good elf. He loved my mother so much, but there was this one time, yeah. During one of his hunting trips, he was ambushed by the orcs. His men were slaughtered, and he found himself barely made it out alive. It happened near one of the surface Drow settlements. He was found by a Drow peasant. Her name was Cordina Abino. She tended his wounds, and in no time they started to have feelings for one another. Oh, that's nice. My father eventually had to leave. He missed us. That is, mother and I. Once he returned, he didn't say a word about Cordina or what occurred there. A few years ago, on his deathbed, he told me the truth. I decided to visit the village. I see what happened. I met my brother. He lived with Cordina, but they were poor, or at least so they seemed. I decided to take him with me. He was my brother after all. I felt so alone after father and mother died, so when... Hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. When I felt so alone when the father and mother died, so when I found someone who was so close to me, I couldn't just abandon him. He seemed to be very happy that he met me, and he was eager to come to Neverwinter, so he said he wanted to study the magical arts. Okay, so how did he betray you? Because of all this was a lie. Cordina wasn't just a Mesobaranzan, which is, I think, the main Drovan city, exile, but she told my father after she was exiled, she didn't come to the surface. She went to Chad Nistir. Oh, that's another famous Drovan city. I don't know how to say that one. Chad Nistrad. There she became her agent. She was sent to the surface to spy on the Drove there and get valuable information and allies. She did seduce my father. I used his son as her twisted plot. Javin was just her tool. His mind filled with Drow hate all of his life. Yeah, he's pissed, yeah. Alright, don't cry. Yes, you're right. Thank you, friend. I learned from Davin what Cordina is up to. The Drow village lies at the heart of the ancient forest. After it was abandoned 1,000 years ago, nobody inhabited it. Zaininius Mazrin, an exiled leader of the group, and Drow led her people into those ruins and built a small village. They were established a small temple of Illustri, which was turned into a crypt after Zanir's death. The legend says she carried a powerful spellbook written in an ancient Hydro, and the book was hidden within the crypt. And this is what the Cordina was after? Precisely, and we can't let her lay her hands on the book. Although I don't know how, it is even possible she didn't claim it for all these years. I'm going to take chances, hoping that this is beyond her reach. Also, we could use this book ourselves to open the portal to Chad Nistir and strike the Drow back, because although we could get there in a normal way, it would take much too long. What do I have to do? Before we can go to the village, I want you to take this crystal and enforce my brother's prison cell. In the meantime, I will finish preparing the portal. I'm on it. Okay. So we're going to use, this is the same, looks like the same location. We had kind of the same location we were in. Oh, there's his brother. Yes. Davin's prison cell. Alright. Cast the enchantment spell. Alright, so very nice added touch there. You know, it's It's these little touches that make the difference between a good adventure and a great adventure. These little, I mean, this doesn't really, part of the story and making, blah, 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 it doesn't really add that much, but just because it's in the story and lets you get to see it and be involved in it makes it that much better. So kudos again to the creator. So we're going to talk with him again. Alright, the portal is ready, but are you sure you're ready to go? Actually, I wanted to see the manor after the renovations. Can I? No. I think we'll just go ahead and go. So we're going to go into the portal and go to the next map. Okay. Kudos again for all of what's going on with this adventure. And I'm sure there's others out there that are making just as great things as this. So obviously we are now outside. So we got to speak with him again. It doesn't look like the Drow village. In fact, it doesn't look like any village. That doesn't look like any. In fact, okay, yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. This isn't a village. It's more of a canyon. I guess my portal spell is a bit off. But I think I know this place. The village is nearby. Oh, really? Well, I'm not sure, but what other options we have left other than checking it? It'd be like an adventurer. You like adventures, don't you? I know you do. Oh, then that's, yeah, well, if you put it that way, let's see what we got here. So, yeah, let's move on out here. So we have these little things, discovered a new campsite, respawn unlocked, you've discovered a new campsite, so obviously you can heal up here. Check things out, look around. Oh, it's an orc ambush. So we're going to use our first daily power, our encounter power, I'm sorry. There's our second encounter power. There's our third one. We're going to leave a little shadow behind. Notice we got out of that little area there. Hopefully you watched our first episode where we talked about, hopefully this guy is going to do something other than stand there cowering. I didn't get out of that circle in time, which means I took massive damage. I did end up stunning this guy, though. That was a good thing. And here's my right mouse button, the one I couldn't show you earlier because I need a target. I basically throw my little daggers. Continue way through the canyon. So that was an orc ambush. That was nice. Again, good attention to detail. It's got a nice little canyon map here. A little totem here, that's kind of interesting. Oh, the little trees. I don't know how many textures these people have to work with, or if you can create your own textures. I don't know if this is all new stuff. Like I said, I haven't investigated that at all, so I don't know. So we're coming up on another campsite. So, what do we have here? Another, oh, jeez. We got some... Alright, so one's down. Try to take out the little guys before we worry about the big guy. Come on, stab him. Come on, move up, move up. That guy's gone. Let's kick out this guy over here. Notice I now have a full 20-sided dice there, so I have my... Oh yeah, now we have, oh no, we got this guy. And then we have to worry about the big baddie. There's a dodging, took a little bit of damage. There's another encounter power. Now we're going to go ahead and use our daily power. This one character's daily power shoots out like a 30-foot area. Oh, dodged it, you see that? Dodge, action combat system, wonderful. Get out of there, get out of there. I ran out of stamina. No, I did get out of it, I think. Here's another one of my encounter powers. So you can see what you're trying to do is use your encounter powers, which are usually your more powerful ones. In the meantime, use your at-will powers, which are kind of your basic ones, as much as you can while you're charging up your encounter powers. Use your encounter powers at the right time. Here we'll go in a little stealth here. We'll go stealthful. They shouldn't be able to see me. I should be able to come in behind them and stab them in the back. And then I'll leave my little shadow there. Maybe they'll attack it. Okay, no target. Another tough area here. Quite a few enemies. Using encounter power. There it is. Big stab there in the back. And we'll use another encounter power. Yes. Obviously your encounter powers do a lot more damage. Hopefully this guy's able to hold on to his pants without getting killed. Use our right click, which is going to be our throwing our daggers. You see our 20-sided dice is filling up. Going to energize another daily power. And like I had mentioned, oh, there's another group of them up there. All right. We're going to go stealth. Stealthful. Yeah, we're going to stab this guy in the back. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Another encounter power. Lots of damage there. I like to see the numbers on the screen so I can see how much damage I'm actually doing to these guys. Hey, fellas. How you doing? How about another encounter power? Jump up. Oh. And of course, if you're flanking, which means, you got one ally on one side and you're on the other side, as a rogue, I'm going to get more bonus. You can see things I'm picking up. We look at our inventory really quickly here. We got unidentified items. We're going to use a scroll of identify. Let's see here. Tribal feather. We have some boots here. Level 20. So you can see down at the bottom there, if I change it out, I'm going to get extra armor penetration, but I'll lose 48 power. Another unidentified item here. Here, again, we would gain a little bit of power and defense, lose a whole bunch of hit points and movement. We picked up a Dark Enchantment rank 2, which is something we could apply to one of our things, and we also picked up a nature kit. So, look at our character again. Couple of these things. We have an offensive slot in our dagger. We have a utility slot in our mask. We have a utility slot in our boots. And we have an offensive slot in our ring. So if we go utility, which gives us plus 40 movement. If we go offense, it's going to give us plus 40 armor penetration. This is rank 2, which is higher than our rank 1 there. Just trying to combine and see. The thing about this one is if we equip this actually has an offensive slot as well. But we don't have that many offensive slot. We can gain power from this one, and we can gain armor penetration from this one. So we do have a couple of these. I don't know, do we want to use those? Utility, what is this utility going to give us? Utility is extra gold, and this one is extra movement. So yeah, if we equip this, we would lose some hit points and some movements, but we would get extra power and extra defense. And it does have a slot. So I think what we'll go ahead and do is equip this one. Sure, why not? Okay, then we'll take offense. Do we want armor penetration? Or do we want movement? This one is going to give us, let's see, we have offensive slots. So offense is going to give us 40 power. So we're going to drag one of these. Whoa, can't do that. What? Why not? Because it's equipped, maybe? You can't do whether equipped. I don't know. I've never actually. Yep. Probably because they're equipped, maybe. So let's drag this over here really quickly. Drag this. Alright, so caster ring, it's going to give us... No, can't do that. Fuse integrator, no, I don't want to... No. Enchant item. Maybe this is what I gotta do. Okay, there we go. I gotta enchant it. We'll go ahead and put it offensive slots. Rank 2 gives us... Oh, it doesn't even tell you what it gives you. Enchants. Sure, just enchant it. Thank you. Put that back on. Okay, we're gonna just spend a few minutes. We got another offensive slot here. We can enchant item. Drag another one of these over there. Enchant. Okay. Make sure we're doing the right thing. Offense is going to give us extra power. Here we go. So those two are done. We got utility slots. Offense. That one we're going to put enchant item. We're going to put a rank 2. This will give us a 40 armor penetration. Sounds good. We're going to enchant that. Okay. Done. This over here we have, so we have 2 utility slots left, and these for utilities are going to give us plus 3.5% gold. I only have one of them. Is it worth an extra 3.5% gold? Might as well, because that's a companion. They're all companion stuff. Oh, we didn't. Oh, that's a utility as well. So that's. Yeah, either way, they both have a slot. So, sure. Utility. 3.5. Yes. Should we do it? I think we should. Is it worth the extra little gold? Yeah, I suppose. I'm probably... Oh! Can't do that like that. Alright, yeah, that's right. Oh, I can actually change the appearance of it. Nice. Enchant item. Utility. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I don't think that the extra little percentage is going to help much. You see how much you actually need. Okay, so it looks like we're going into a little, get to the final Orcish camp complete. The Orcs seem to have taken their time. Okay, get out of that circle, people. Come on, Clear, get up. Okay. Get out of there. Okay, now I'm flanking this guy. Now we'll zap him. There we go. 284 points of damage, 508 points of damage. Or maybe that was how much he did to me. There's a runestone rank 1. We'll pick that up. So we killed that group of guys. Oh, wow. There's a bunch of them in here. But we do not want to get them all riled up at once. We don't want to get swarmed. Okay, well, I'm going to get them all around me, and then I'm going to use my daily power. And you see that sent out like within 30 meters of me. It was like, oh shit, there's that. Killed that guy. Cool thing with this power is the more times I hit the same target, the more damages to get, but I only have like 5 charges on it. So how about you guys take a little bit of that, and another encounter power there. And get out of there, because that's going to be a bad area to be in. We're going to actually... Oh, get out of there. Wow, I dodged some of it, but not all of it. Okay, delete. Gotta kill some of these guys quickly, because they're hurting me pretty badly. Remember, our healing potions are only going to deal 1,000 points up. And that's a major one. And right now I don't even think I have the major ones equipped. I was trying to save those. Alright, page down. I'm going to go stealthy. And the reason I do that is because this is guaranteed a critical hit if I'm stealthy. And with the critical hit, you saw how much damage I did to that guy. 1,170 points of damage. So we're picking up a few items here. We're still taking some damage from this last Yahoo over here. Okay, this is kind of interesting too. We have this unidentified item. If you're in a party, whoever picks up an unidentified item, you all basically get to vote whether you want it, and if you need it. And then it'll roll like a random 20-sided dice. Whoever says they want it, whoever rolls the highest gets it. So doesn't matter who picks it up. So you don't have to worry about somebody running over and grabbing all the treasure off the ground. As long as it's a magical item and it's not specifically for you, then anybody that wishes to claim that item can do that. And then they'll randomly roll a 20-sided or a 100-sided dice, actually, and whoever rolls the highest gets the treasure. So that's the action combat system. We're going to get obviously more of it here in just a minute. You can see up in the top right-hand corner, if you look at our character, our top left-hand corner, our companion hasn't earned enough to level up yet, so we don't need to send her off. She's hopefully you've been seeing her auto doing her thing. She kind of will speak with him. Okay, so we're going to speak with him. I found the way. We can get to the Drow village. Yeah, you found the way. Yes, you're right. We found the way. But isn't that great? It would be if we actually helped me with all these orcs. You were doing so well, I just didn't want to interrupt you. I could cast a spell or two, sure, but that wouldn't be much help, would it? Anyways, the runestones on the ground, the surface Drow use them to mark their territory, so we are close. The village should be on the other side of the ravine. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Alright, if you say so. So we're going to go through the portal and head over to the next, probably the next map here. Yep. And we'll head off into Neverland to see what's going on the next map. Oh, server's not responding. Come on. Never had this happen before. There we go. Okay. I mean, it's popped up a couple times, occasionally. Usually stays on for a second or two, and then, okay, you've discovered a new campsite, so we can heal if we need a healing. Speak with him again. Okay, speaking with him. Told you village is on the other side of the ravine. Well, you're right. I'm sorry that I doubted you, my friend. Apologize, accepted. Now let's get down to business. We must find the leader and warn him or her. Alright, lead on. So speak with the village leader. So obviously the guy with the little thing above his head. Duang Boldville. Alright, yeah, welcome to our village. We rarely have visitors. What brings you here? Well, me and the Lord came to warn you. Cardonia Abono is a traitor and a spy. Sure. I don't believe it. How can that be? No, I don't believe such a thing. Well, perhaps you should talk with her. This could prove it to you. Alright, she's tending the crops in her field right now. Tell her to come to me and we'll discuss this matter. Okay? So, we got to confront the Trader's Row. Now, first of all, I love missions with Drow because Drow is my favorite race. My favorite series of books is the Drow Saga, the Forgotten Realms Drow Saga. I forget the name of them right now. But there's like a series of like 6 or 7 books. Those were the best. All written by different authors. Where did our trail go? Confront her. I thought it was leading us into this doorway here, but maybe not. Do we have to jump over here? Oh, there we are. Okay, so it was leading us through the building. Alright, so, you traitorous Drow. I love stories with Drows. Hello, friend. How can I help you? Yes, it's me. And who are you? It doesn't matter. What matters is you are a spy. Jarwin asked you to come to her. Come to her. She wants to talk to you about a few things regarding your son, and he told us. Regarding your son and what he told us. Okay, I guess I was just reading it wrong. Oh, how do you know, my dear Dwarven? What has happened? What did he tell you? That you're a spy. Stupid rat. Why doesn't he keep his mouth shut? I will have to kill you now. Okay. Again, great textures, great lighting. Oh, awesome. All right, so she didn't want to kill us. No? What happened? You can try. Okay, there we go. Okay, we gotta be careful here. There's a lot of enemies. We better do something good here. Okay, we used our little shadow. It's hard to see with all these enemies in there, but hopefully they're attacking it. And we're gonna earn us some action points so we can activate our daily. We're almost there. There it is. Activate our daily. That should have hurt some people. Yes, it did. Alright, you traitorous. Okay, get out of there. Get out of the circle. Okay, dodged out of that. Good. Got rid of that guy. How is my, looks like my person is pretty injured there. Oh, okay. So, interesting fight. Never actually had a fight there in the cornfields yet. Oh, alright. We'll grab that. Grab all this treasure on the ground. First time it didn't seem like it activated, or maybe I didn't click on it. I'm not sure. She's starting to heal herself, and now the Drow are going back to just tending the fields. Okay, come on. So that was, woof. That was pretty tough. She attacked me and confessed right before that. 4 of your people can confirm this. Oh no, I can't believe this. Why did you do this to us? We trusted you. At least now she won't have a chance to hurt you. Yes, you're right. Your friend told me that he was, told me what was your other purpose here. The book of Zenaris Mazron. That's true. I already told him this, but you should know the book isn't that easy to get. It's locked deep within the crypt. Not many of us venture inside. Few of these are bold enough to go. Yada yada yada. Can't get the book. The book is filled with ancient and forgettable spells. We could use it to protect ourselves from the outside orcs who are raiding our town. And the militia are only a handful of men. Young boys are trained as recruits. We simply can't defend ourselves. Please. We just want to leave in peace. I could bring you the book. You could? Well, that's just great. Thank you. I love you. You are awesome. Okay, then it's settled. Off I go. Alright, so speak with blah blah blah. Okay. Alright, really? Yeah, quite the opposite. You should hurry and get the book. The faster you get it, the better for all of us. I've learned, you heard Zhengwen. They are often attacked by the orcs, and we just slaughtered a whole bunch. They may be retaliated for that. Okay, because we killed a whole bunch of them, they might come and take their revenge out on the poor folks of the village, of course. Good little adventure. Nice, wonderful. Okay, before we head in the crypt, I'm just going to bring this episode to a close, just to keep the file size down a little bit. So be sure to stop in next time as we enter into the Crypt of Death to find out if we can find the book that no one is willing to venture in there, although there's guards just hanging out right here. Again, wonderful details, coloring. Definitely highly recommend you support this game. It's going to be, I can see this game, just with the user created content, you could just, so much to do, so much to play. I hope people support this game and it continues to grow and prosper and create new character classes, new everything for it. It would just be so wonderful. So, thanks for watching part 2 of our look at Neverwinter. We'll get back into our special uh, uh, foundry mission here in episode 3. So, we'll see you soon. Thanks.